Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom, Shalom. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, coming with another lesson through the Spirit and Lord willing to be edifying to the Lord's elect. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chahakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and is pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. I want to say peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. All right, so please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? My voice is low. It's very early in the morning. I woke up at about 1:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, just a few hours ago. And the Spirit was jumping on me to get on this lesson, and I put it off, you know what I'm saying. I didn't jump on it, and I went back to sleep. And then the Lord pretty much hit me with a terrible dream. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and it's now 3:30. So I'm obeying the Spirit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Salakia. The name of this lesson is going to be Hope for Tomorrow, Prepare Today. All right, hope for tomorrow, prepare today. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the Lord just hit me with a terrible with a terrible dream. You know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit, and yeah, it's we're coming in some very terrible times. You know what I'm saying? Some frightening times. And you know, I felt hopeless, or shall I say, I felt helpless in that dream. You know what I'm saying? I felt helpless, man. And you know, just thinking about the fact that we don't control the outcomes of what goes on. You know what I'm saying? In the things that play out. I'll just say that, you know, we have no control of these outcomes, man. Actually, there was an excellent lesson that the beloved Elder Chazak from Mississippi went into yesterday, and he was going into election protection. You know what I'm saying? And none of us are guaranteed to be of the elect. You know what I'm saying? None of us. All right? And these are the things that keep us in line. You know what I'm saying? These are those realizations that keep us in the fear of the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? The fear of going off. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen many people fall out of the truth, fall out of the faith. You know what I'm saying? But while they were in the truth, or while they were in the faith, they seemed like, you know, like, damn, this is definitely the man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He's got to be of the elect. You know, and then he falls out. The Lord takes the Spirit from him. You know what I'm saying? And that's That's a very frightening thing, because we're not in control of whether or not we are of the elect. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this here in the book of Romans chapter 10 and verse 9. It says, actually, let me see. Maybe I'll read up a little bit. All right, Romans chapter 10, Romans chapter 10 and verse 6. It says, but the righteousness which is of faith speaketh on this wise, say not in thine heart, who shall ascend into heaven? That is, to bring Hamashiach down from above, or who shall descend into the deep? That is, to bring up Hamashiach again from the dead. But what saith it? The word is nigh thee, even in thy mouth and thy heart, that is the word of faith, which we preach. That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth Yahweh, Adawan Salaki, let me get this right. If thou shalt confess unto thy mouth Adawan Yahweh, and shalt believe in thine heart that the Most High Power hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we have this faith, you know what I'm saying, we have this belief and this truth, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord has risen, the Lord has been resurrected. You know what I'm saying? The Lord lives and stands on the right hand of the Father. You know what I'm saying? If we can truly believe that, all right, then there's nothing that the Lord's not going to do for us, man. You know? But at the end of the day, we have to hold on to this faith, because the things that's coming is going to cause many, all right, it's going to cause many to lose that faith. You know? And it's interesting that the Lord put the spirit on Elder Apostle Tahar, all right, before this year even came in, to coin this year 2026 the year of apostasy, sellouts, and agents. You know what I'm saying? Many are going to betray one another. Many are going to be betrayed, man. All right? Many are going to be betrayed. That was written in the book of Matthew, chapter 24. You know what I'm saying? Around the 12th verse, I believe. All right? And, you know, you have to prepare for these times, man. Prepare your spirit, you know, to see these things, to experience these things. All right? That's why the name of the lesson is Hope for Tomorrow. Prepare today. You know what I'm saying? Hope for the things to come that the Lord promised. You know what I'm saying? He promised his elect that he would take care of them. All right? He promised the elect that he would take care of them. And we're coming into a time where, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a famine. All right? There's going to be pestilence. People are going to lose heart, man. You know, people are going to lose their faith. It's going to be apostasy. Right? So let me get this here in the book of Matthew chapter 24, since I mentioned it. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9, Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right? And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You know what I'm saying? And, this, I regret, I regret not jumping on this lesson the moment the Spirit came to me to do it, because the Lord hit me with a very crazy dream. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't even describe it. On the one hand, I'm seeing Elder Apostle Ramlab, you know what I'm saying? And he's around, he's at the table with me and someone that I used to love dearly, you know what I'm saying? And we was at the table just eating and whatnot. And then it jumps to I'm in the car with my biological brother. He gets out the car, and this same woman that I used to be fond of, she's in the back seat, and I'm in the passenger seat. And then there's this guy that comes in, and I'm saying, get out the car, and it's like, I'm trying to fight this guy, and I can't press him down, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden another guy shows up, and it's like I'm overwhelmed, and I gotta protect this woman in the back seat of the car, and I'm like, yo. And you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, he pulls out some instrument, and it's about to go down, and then all of a sudden I wake up, and it's like, yo. But the adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm fighting for my life here. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for my life, and I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't overpower this dude, But it just brought to my mind that none of us know if we're of the elect or not. None of us know if if we were predestined. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we can do is make our lives living sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Make our calling and election sure, man, by doing the things that he commanded us. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that little dream that I got was like a punishment. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even truly articulate what that dream was, because it was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, never forget that obedience is greater than sacrifice, man. You know? And it reminds me of the serenity prayer You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? All we do know is that the Lord promised to take care of his elect, and that he also, gave us the understanding, the truth of the matter that people that we know aren't going to make it. People that we know and love aren't going to make this. You know? Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Salakia. All right, so this is 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 16. It reads, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right? In the NLT, it reads, keep a close watch on how you live and on your teaching. Stay true to what is right for the sake of your own salvation and the salvation of those who hear you. You see? So, we don't do this just for ourselves, man. We do this for the sake of the elect. Right? I think that's the scripture. We endure all things for the elect's sake. All right, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai with eternal glory. You know what I'm saying? So we don't just do it for ourselves, man. All right? We do this for the sake of the sheep, for the sake of the flock. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of the elect. All right? So, just keep in mind that that our sacrifices, they have to mean something. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said that that precious in the sight of the Lord are the death of his prophets. And it's not an easy task. But at the same time, this is our labor of love. All right? All right, this is Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10. It says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And this is why we are here ministering to you. You know what I'm saying? We the men of the Lord, Lord willing, I mean among those that are men, those men that were called and that are chosen, beginning with the apostles, bishops, and elders on down, this is a very serious work that we're a part of. Very serious work, and we still got a little ways to go. We almost out of here, man. All right. But let me get that little prayer, man. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. All right, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know, when you take when you take the time, you pray to the Lord, man. Pray to the Lord for endurance. Pray to the Lord for more wisdom. Pray to the Lord for more patience. All right. Pray to the Lord for more, for more prudence. For a more discerning spirit. Right. You gotta pray. You gotta pray on it. You gotta pray over it. You gotta pray through it, man. You know what I'm saying? And remember to be obedient. You know what I'm saying? When you hear the Spirit calling you, when you hear the Spirit saying certain things, you know what I'm saying? Don't ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ignore it. All right? So, hope for tomorrow. Prepare today, man. Oh, as a matter of fact, I was thinking about this one precept earlier. Let's see if I can grab this. See if I worded that right. Oh, the moral. Get that. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 34. It says, "Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof." Okay? So, hope for tomorrow, man. Prepare now, prepare today. Get your mind together, get your mind right. All right, prepare to suffer for righteousness' sake. You see? So I'm gonna cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakha Qudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.